about it, most people don't really begin thinking about their health until they hit their 40s and something begins to happen. My blood pressure creeps up, or my cholesterol creeps up, or I tweak a knee playing basketball, whatever it is. So the whole concept that we begin to lose physical ability roughly at age 30, I'm not thinking about that. I might start thinking about that at 45. Well, at 45, I could have lost more than 15% of my ability and not have paid much attention to it.
And that's the trap that a lot of people fall into, is that very thing that, and it's a natural human thing. As long as I'm feeling well,
right,
and most younger people are in that category, they're not having any disabilities or aware of anything, and they consider that this is going to go on forever.
Right.
Not realizing that their practices of the choices they're making on a daily basis is robbing them of their future.
Well, you look at some of the statistics that have come out, fairly recently, that are looking at this next generation may very well be the first generation in years that will not live as long as its parents.
That's right.
That's scary.
Well, we're finding, for instance, we have this problem of diabetes in this country, which is an epidemic. And we used to think of diabetes as being two types. We have the childhood type and the adult type. And we thought that no one but adults got one kind and no one but children got the other kind, or largely so. But now what we're finding is that children who are not even in their teens these days, because of the dietary program they're following, are developing adult type of onset diabetes.
Wow.
And that if that is allowed to continue, not only is it a lifelong burden, mm-hmm. but life is shortened, mm-hmm. and activities are curtailed tremendously. Mm-hmm. So this becomes very practical, as I mentioned. The kind of life you're going to experience is something that you need to plan for.
Right.
And we should be teaching this to our children. We should be helping them make right choices as far as their habit patterns is concerned. The amount of exercise they get. They can't spend all the day watching videos on the TV or something like that.
You just took away the babysitter.
I know, it's true. But we should make sure that our children get those activities that they need to keep their bodies healthy. That they learn how to make good choices as far as the foods. Right. It's not just what it tastes like, it has to do with something more than that.
Right. Dr. Johnson, thank you. This has been a very interesting topic, the concept that I need to think about my retirement, not just from a financial perspective and being prepared with resources to enjoy my golden years, but from a health perspective, to choose how I want to spend those golden years, whether I'm spending them being fit or frail. Thank you very much. And thank you for joining us today on Healthy Living. I've certainly learned a lot. I'm a little bit older than 30, won't tell you how much, but the concept that I began losing some of my physical ability starting at the age 30 has certainly made me sort of sit up and take notice here and think about the things that I need to do, as well as the things that I need to do to teach my children, so that we can begin storing away, if you will, or planning ahead for our golden years. I encourage each one of you to begin thinking about the choices that you make every day. What you eat, what you drink, how fast-paced of a life you live, all of those things which impact our life, and certainly from a physical activity perspective. Do what you can to be as healthy as you can for as long as you can. And we certainly hope to see you on another episode of Healthy Living. If you have any questions about this program, other programs, if you have suggestions of topics that you'd like to see us cover, please feel free to call us in Brunswick, Maine at Parkview Adventist Medical Center, and that number is 207-373-2162. Again, 207-373-2162. Take care, thank you for joining us, and we look forward to having you on another episode of Healthy Living.